When confusion and disorientation pervade your thoughts unexpectedly, consider it more than just mental fatigue. It may be a sign of spiritual warfare aimed at destabilizing your peace.
Have you ever felt like something just isn't right, but you can't pinpoint what it is? Perhaps you've been feeling inexplicably tired, or your thoughts are more muddled than usual. These experiences might be more than just bad days. They could be signs of a spiritual attack. In today's video, we'll explore some common indicators of spiritual attacks and understand their possible impacts on our lives. This video aims to equip you with the knowledge to recognize these signs and find ways to strengthen your spiritual health. Fatigue is a common part of life, especially in our busy, fast-paced world. But when rest doesn't seem to help and you constantly feel drained, it could be a sign of something deeper, possibly a spiritual attack. Spiritual health is closely linked to our physical energy. When there's a misalignment or disturbance in our spiritual well-being, it can sap our vitality, leaving us feeling perpetually worn out. This isn't just about feeling sleepy. It's a profound exhaustion that doesn't seem to have a clear cause and doesn't go away with sleep. So why does this happen? In many spiritual traditions, our energy or life force is what sustains us day to day. When negative forces impact this vital energy, it can feel like our batteries are constantly running low. The first step to countering this fatigue is acknowledging its unusual nature. Take a moment to assess your life. Are your daily activities significantly more draining than before, even though your routine hasn't changed much? If the answer is yes, it might be time to look deeper into your spiritual practices. Revitalizing your spiritual health can start with simple steps, such as short, daily meditation sessions, or spending a few moments each day in quiet reflection. Whatever aligns best with your beliefs and lifestyle, following closely on the heels of unexplained fatigue is another subtle yet disconcerting sign of spiritual attack. A loss of focus and a sense of confusion. It's as if a fog has settled over your mind, clouding your thoughts and making even simple decisions feel overwhelming. Normally, we all experience moments of forgetfulness or indecision, but this is different. This type of confusion disrupts your ability to function normally, affecting your work, your decision-making, and your daily interactions. When under a spiritual attack, you might find that your usual sharpness is dulled. Tasks that you once performed easily might now seem complicated or require more effort to complete. This could be due to a spiritual misalignment that impacts your mental clarity. Regaining focus starts with acknowledging the disruption. From there, grounding practices can be immensely helpful. Techniques such as grounding exercises, engaging with nature, or even physical activities like yoga can help clear your mind. Furthermore, ensure that your environment supports a clear mind. Organize your living and working spaces to reduce clutter and distractions, and perhaps introduce elements that bring peace like plants or soothing colors. Another profound sign that you might be experiencing a spiritual attack is emotional turmoil. This isn't just about having a bad day or going through a rough patch. It's about intense, unexplained emotional reactions that seem disproportionate to their triggers. One might feel sudden surges of anger, sadness, or anxiety that feel overwhelming and without a clear cause. These emotional outbursts can be confusing and draining, impacting not just your mental health, but also affecting your relationships and daily life. If you find yourself in this state, it's important to acknowledge the intensity and inexplicability of these emotions. Understanding that they may be a symptom of a larger spiritual disturbance is the first step toward addressing them. To manage these intense emotions, consider incorporating emotional regulation strategies into your routine. Practices such as deep breathing exercises, guided imagery, and journaling can be effective. These methods help by creating space between feeling an emotion and reacting to it, allowing you to gain better control and insight into your emotional state. Additionally, regular engagement in activities that promote emotional balance, like mindfulness meditation or supportive social interactions, can also fortify your emotional resilience. Feeling isolated or detached from others can be both a symptom and a catalyst of spiritual decline. This isolation can manifest as a sense of loneliness, even when surrounded by people. You might find yourself pulling away from relationships or feeling misunderstood by those around you. It's as if there's an invisible wall between you and the rest of the world, making it hard to connect on a deeper level. Combating feelings of isolation involves conscious effort to reconnect with others and the community around you. It's crucial to reach out, even when it feels difficult. Engaging in community activities or simply sharing time with friends and family can help break through the sense of separation. If you're part of a spiritual or religious community, participating in group activities can also provide a sense of belonging and shared purpose. These connections can act as anchors, keeping you grounded and supported during times of spiritual unrest. Sleep is essential for our physical and mental health, serving as a time for the body and mind to rest and rejuvenate. But when you're under a spiritual attack, your sleep pattern may become significantly disrupted. This disruption can manifest as insomnia, frequent awakenings, or troubling nightmares that leave you feeling exhausted instead of rested. Such disturbances in your sleep can be a clear signal that your spiritual well-being is being compromised. Addressing sleep disturbances involves creating a serene environment and routine conducive to rest. Start by examining your bedtime habits. Ensure that your sleeping space is comfortable, quiet, and free from distractions like electronic devices. Techniques such as listening to calming music or using aromatherapy with lavender or chamomile might also help soothe your mind before bed. Additionally, establishing a regular bedtime routine that includes winding down activities, like reading or gentle stretching, can signal to your body that it's time to rest, aiding in deeper and more restful sleep. Sometimes a spiritual attack may manifest through physical symptoms that don't seem to have any medical explanation. You might experience frequent headaches, unexplained aches and pains, or a general sense of malaise that doctors can't diagnose. These symptoms can be particularly frustrating as they not only affect your quality of life, but also leave you feeling helpless, as traditional medicine offers little relief. When facing such unexplained physical ailments, it's important to consider holistic approaches that address both your physical and spiritual health. Practices like yoga and Tai Chi can be beneficial, as they focus on the alignment of body and spirit through gentle movement and breathing exercises. Additionally, considering alternative therapies such as acupuncture or Reiki might provide relief and restore balance to your physical and spiritual self. It's also crucial to maintain open communication with healthcare professionals and explore all possible causes thoroughly to ensure that no physical health issues are overlooked. As we progress through this video, we have now explored various signs that might indicate a spiritual attack, including emotional, mental, and physical manifestations. By recognizing these signs and understanding how they can affect us, we can take proactive steps to mitigate their impact and improve our overall well-being. In the next sections, we will delve into how a spiritual attack can influence your thoughts and personal relationships, further exploring the interconnectedness of our spiritual health with other aspects of our lives. One of the more insidious signs of a spiritual attack is the prevalence of negative thoughts. These can be persistent doubts about self-worth, feelings of despair, or a general pessimistic outlook that seems to cloud every aspect of life. Unlike occasional negative thoughts that everyone experiences, these are overwhelming and constant, making it difficult to see any positivity or hope. Addressing this flood of negativity requires intentional mental efforts. One effective strategy is the practice of mindfulness, which involves observing your thoughts without judgment and gently guiding your mind towards more constructive patterns. This can help you recognize when negative thoughts are taking hold and allow you to consciously shift towards more positive or realistic thinking. Another helpful approach is regular engagement in activities that boost your mood and self-esteem, such as exercising, engaging in a hobby, or volunteering. These activities not only distract from negative thoughts, but also promote a sense of accomplishment and well-being. Spiritual attacks can also strain personal relationships. You might find yourself inexplicably irritated with close friends or family, or you may feel an unusual tension that makes communications difficult. These problems often arise without any obvious cause and can leave you feeling disconnected from those you love and care about. To mend and protect your relationships from the impact of a spiritual attack, it's crucial to foster open and honest communication. Take time to express your feelings and challenges while also being receptive to listening to others. This can help clear misunderstandings and strengthen your connections. Additionally, engaging in shared activities that you enjoy can help restore a positive dynamic and bring joy back into your relationships. It's also beneficial to seek the support of a counselor or therapist who can provide professional guidance and help you and your loved ones navigate through these troubling waters effectively. As we continue this exploration, it becomes clear how deeply a spiritual attack can influence various facets of our lives, from our mental state to our interactions with others. Recognizing these signs not only alerts us to the potential of a deeper issue, but also empowers us to take action, seeking the necessary changes and supports to protect and enhance our spiritual well-being. In the conclusion of this video, we will summarize these signs and discuss the overarching themes of resilience and proactive spiritual care. When experiencing a spiritual attack, one of the most profound symptoms can be a feeling of disconnect from your spiritual practices or beliefs. This might manifest as a sudden lack of interest in spiritual activities that were once meaningful, or a sensation that your practices no longer provide the peace or fulfillment they once did. It can feel as if there is a barrier between you and the spiritual connection you once cherished. To address this sense of spiritual disconnection, it's essential to gently reintroduce yourself to the practices that once brought you comfort, without forcing the process. Start small, perhaps with meditative breathing or reading inspirational texts that resonate with your spiritual beliefs. Sometimes, discussing your feelings with a spiritual leader or mentor can provide insights and encouragement. The goal here is to rekindle your spiritual spark in a way that feels natural and rewarding, slowly breaking down the walls that the attack may have built around your spirit. We've explored various signs that might suggest a spiritual attack, including unexplained fatigue, loss of focus, emotional turmoil, feelings of isolation, disturbed sleep patterns, physical ailments without clear cause, persistent negative thoughts, relationship strains, and a sense of spiritual disconnect. Each of these symptoms on their own can be challenging, but when experienced together, they can significantly impact your life. Recognizing these signs is the first step toward addressing them. By being aware of how a spiritual attack can manifest, you can take proactive steps to protect and heal your spiritual well-being. Whether it's through reconnecting with loved ones, engaging in self-care practices, or seeking professional guidance, the path to recovery involves understanding and action. Remember, the strength to overcome these challenges lies within each of us, and with the right tools and support, resilience is within reach. We hope this video has provided you with valuable insights into recognizing and overcoming the signs of a spiritual attack. Awareness is your first defense. Take care of your spiritual health with as much attention as you do your physical and mental health. If you find yourself identifying with several of these signs, consider reaching out for support from spiritual advisors, mental health professionals, or supportive communities. You are not alone in this journey, and help is available.